What did we just witness? Raptors lose 108-100 to the New York Knicks. And after the first half, Raptors up 11. And then a 28-0 run by the Knicks. You do the math. Raps down 15. 28-0. That's where you lost it. Right there. I don't care if the Raptors got close and if he just made that shot late. No. 28-0 run. That's where you lost it. You had an 11-point lead and you fell asleep. Brutal. You went 34 points to their 26 in the first quarter, 25-22 in the second quarter, 41-10 in the third quarter for the Knicks. Now you win the fourth quarter by 12, but at that point it just doesn't matter. Serge Ibaka, awful. JV, other than being physical, not so great. You know, you look at these guys, and Serge Ibaka, yeah, he finishes with 9 points, but don't let that fool you. He was 0 of 8 from the field at one point, didn't make a three. You know, he ends up 0 of 5 from 3, 4 of 14 shooting for 28%. Brutal. JV, 8.6 boards. You know what? He was all right in his limited time. Fine. But you need more from the other guy. DeMar DeRozan only had 18 in this game on 7 of 15 shooting. But you couldn't get the stops. I mean, it was crazy. In that third quarter, they came out flying. And the Raptors, they looked lost. They really did. And how a team can change after a half so fast and then flip back into the fourth quarter, Raptors play good ball. What the heck happened in that third quarter? The boys weren't rebounding the ball. They weren't getting good shots. Yes, I got to give it to New York. They were playing very good defensive ball. But the Raptors, tons of turnovers in that quarter. I mean, it was just a complete... Anything you could look at in a quarter and say, that was bad, that was bad, that was bad. The Raptors couldn't score, they couldn't defend, they couldn't rebound, and they were turning the ball over. Everything was a mess. And it showed right there. Now, if you're trying to find a positive, well, it was good to see Norman Powell back. He had 11 points off the bench, four boards, couple dimes, 3 of 6 shooting. Good to see him back. But overall, this is a game you got to lock down. But you don't, you lose, now you're 11-6. That 4-game win streak, you were looking to take all 3 games on this road swing and have 7 in a row and be feeling real good. You take the loss in the opener, and it's a rough one. It sucks. I apologize if I sound like garbage because I feel like garbage. My head's pounding, everything's a mess. And these these Leafs and Raptors games tonight just make me even more upset. How do you guys feel? I mean, you got to look at it and say, okay, well, Kyle Lowry had 25 points, 10 boards on 7 of 15 shooting. He was 4 of 10 from 3, 7 of 8 from the line. He did his job. But really, you know, having Serge Ibaka, he didn't really do a whole lot today. Hardaway Jr. was the main reason the Knicks won this game. 38 points for him. Courtney Lee he started. He was great, 15 points as well. Porzingis 22 and 12. But the Raptors couldn't get the stops at the right time. That was it. You got it close, but you dug too big of a hole. You couldn't get back into it. It's the way it goes, you know. And if you're looking at it from a percentage standpoint, great. You know, Raptors only shoot 43%, 35% from 3, only 67% from the free throw line. They get out-rebounded in general. They get 20 assists, but they get 29. They steal the ball 8 times. And a lot of those were probably in that third quarter. 15 turnovers for the Raptors as well. And it was just a mess. That third quarter killed this team. And they need to rebound. Just like the Leafs needed to tonight, which they didn't, against Florida, the Raptors have to rebound in their next game, because this cannot, we can't remind ourselves about this game. The next game is Friday. You're in Indiana. It's an 8 p.m. tip-off. Look, we know what this team can do. We've seen it. Over the past few games, the offense has been okay, but the defense has been dialed in. And for the 3 of the 4 quarters in this game, they were great. But I don't know what happened in that one quarter. The worst run we've had this year was an 11-0 run against San Antonio. 28-0! Just got to leave that there. It sucks. We hate it. And it's gonna hurt us for today and tomorrow. We got to get right back at it, all right? We're in Indiana Friday night, 8 o'clock tip-off, like I said. You know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. There's nothing else to talk about this garbage game. Well, garbage third quarter as a whole. I mean, you try and pick positives out of the other quarters, but all you're thinking about is how you lost. The positive is Norman Powell back, and Kyle had a good game. But overall, that third quarter sucked, all right? So hit that like button if you guys enjoyed this one. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below. What'd you guys think of this game? What was the main contributing factor to that third quarter falling apart at it seems? And, let me know what you guys thought of the game as a whole. And we'll talk to you guys very shortly, Leafs Edition, as I gotta hash out some stuff there too. But we'll talk to you guys, Leafs Edition, in very shortly. And Raptors Edition, like we said, 8 o'clock tip-off Friday night. Raptors, Pacers. Let's get back on the horse, get a win, and get back to feeling good again. We'll talk to you guys then.